today we have the whole clan here.
Yes.
We have Aria, we have Ellie and Joe, and we thought we want to start uploading more personal videos.
Well, and you forgot Charmaine.
Oh yeah, we have me, of course. And we want to upload a video showcasing more personal side of us.
I thought you wanted to play. Sorry.
Ellie, you go with Daddy, okay? Can you please go with Daddy?
Ellie, what's the matter?
Come on, please.
Well, we were trying to film a video, but
Aria wants a boob. Turn it off, please. I have to feed Aria. Ellie,
real
please get off. Get off.
Hashtag real mom problems.
She needs, okay. So, let's see if I can feed her without, okay, cool. Let's do this way. All right, guys, so yes, we wanted to film more personal videos.
Let me put up a little higher.
We wanted to
Ellie's
film.
got a little crazy, that's it.
We wanted to film.
Ellie, what is wrong?
We wanted to film more personal videos, so today me and Jill are going to do a throwback. And we are going to go back to our first date. So we're going to talk about it.
Well, at least attempt to. And try to. This is what really happens behind the camera of actual families that try to vlog. Is kids do their own thing, act crazy, and you see the skits after like 20 different clips.
Alright guys, so let's get started. So, what was your first impression of me when we met?
Alright, come on. Well, I thought we were talking about our first date.
I know, so...
The first impression technically
yes,
would be
okay.
the first time we met.
When we first went on our date, what were your feelings and thoughts when we first, like,
well,
when you were getting ready?
Oh gosh, when I first got ready, I was thinking like, okay, this is gonna be good. Well, pretty much, when I was getting ready, I felt really nervous, obviously, butterfly a little bit, like not too much, just a little bit. And
it's
then,
honesty here, babe.
It's true. Okay, guys, I am having some weird, like, it's kind of like a, yes, Aria, almost like a, what is it called, pulling muscle, but like adding really concentrated cramp into one single spot, like right here. And Charmaine's laughing at my pain because I sound like somebody who is smoked or something.
No, in all seriousness, I mean, he'll have to get it checked, but that's not like he's like so smoked a pack of cigarettes. But let's move on with the video. You have sweat on your beard.
Whatever, babe. Okay, I'm nervous about this video, that's why.
Oh. So you sweat on your beard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, anyways, pretty much short stories.
What's today's video going to be about?
Well, today's video is actually about our very first date. Okay. Yeah, Aria's kind of sitting down here. We're trying to let her play with the stuff so that way she's not crazy. So, pretty much, how it pretty much went off. We went on our first date. Obviously, I asked Charmaine, let's go hang out, go do something. And I was pretty nervous and kind of freaking out a little bit because she's hot as heck, and I was mean. I didn't think. I was like, I just super nervous, like anybody else would be on the first date. But yeah, it took me forever figuring out what clothes to wear. I'm like, I never was like that before. I don't know what was, something was wrong with me. But anyways, when after taking 20 minutes trying to figure out what to wear, go to her house, pull up, and I see her, and she's drop dead gorgeous. Like, she's just beyond beautiful.
Okay, this is it, Aria.
Aria's getting into everything. But anyways, when I saw her, I just immediately just started getting butterflies more and more. Then as she came closer and closer to the car, I was just getting nervous because she's about to sit right next to me in the car, and we're just gonna be me and her. And I started feeling really like even more nervous. I finally got her in the car because I kind of forgot what we were gonna do. I didn't exactly have anything planned out, so I thought maybe just go to the movies or something, just something at the top of my head. Started driving, and oh yeah, how were you feeling when you first came?
You took over the story there.
I did, sorry. It's her part.
Let's see. If I could go back, what was I feeling? I definitely think I was excited because, well, you asked me the old traditional way when you wanted me to go out. Like, he actually called. He asked my number on Facebook, then he actually called me and asked me out on a date, which is so random.
Yeah. That was a weird way of.
Well, actually, I think people. Yeah, I thought that was weird but I guess most people kind of do it in person as well.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, because when we first met, I actually was gonna ask her number, but it came out, hey, what's your name? So I can find you on Facebook. That came out instead. So when I got her on Facebook, then I asked for her number, and then I called her. Right.
Yeah. But I definitely think I was excited. I wish I could remember what I wore. I really don't remember. Oh, so many things go on.
It was definitely a yellow top with, I think, like blue jeans or something. I very remember like a yellow top of some sort.
Maybe it was. I don't remember. I wish I had the clothes you could show our kids. But so yeah, I think I was definitely excited. I wasn't sure what we were gonna do, but I was just like, okay, you know, let's just see how this goes. We had fun. The last time we hung out, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, I was definitely excited and just interested to see like.
We had to switch to a different camera because the other one died. So, anyways, picking up where we left off. Shirley was saying how excited she was, obviously.
Yes. So let's talk about the date itself.
Well, like I said earlier, I kind of didn't realize what I was going to be doing. So in the car, Shirley asked me, "Hey, what are we doing today?"
Why does it sound like that?
Well, my version, okay. I kind of was thinking, oh, dang, I forgot what I was going to do. So I turned to her, I was like, we're going to wing it. Not realizing that didn't sound very good, when I said it out loud. In my head it sounded good. So I was like, hey, why don't we just go to the movies, And, she was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. In my head, and I was like, okay. Obviously I wasn't going to go. But anyways, went to the movies. What was the first movie we saw? Dang. It's been so long, I can't remember what movie it was a long time ago. But anyways, we went to see the movie. We had a good time. We doing the whole stretch my arms, put her under.
You did not do that.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I totally did.
Oh
I pulled
goodness, Joe, this
the
is an honest
yawn, arm
video.
stretch.
You did not.
I did.
Oh my! How I didn't catch
remember
it.
You're like,
Joseph.
Okay, maybe it didn't exactly come out that way, but I'm pretty sure I did try to attempt to do that, but she wasn't paying attention. I kind of dropped back.
You were just adding you were exaggerating the situation, babe.
I'm pretty sure I tried to attempt it. You just didn't see me do it because I didn't do it. But anyways, after the movies.
I think the one key point that I remember is you saying how easy it was to talk and communicate, and which was different, and that's one key point. If you're going on a first date, I think if you can communicate easily with that person and not feel like it's forced or anything, I think that's a sign that you may have a connection with someone. Because it should be easy to communicate with the person that you may potentially want to spend the rest of your life with, or date, or have a little fling with, whatever it is. But not that
no judging.
We don't judge, nor do we endorse that. But it's not a good idea. But
we're Planet Fitness. We don't judge.
But yeah, you should definitely have a good connection with them, and it should be easy to communicate. I think in the very beginning, that's one thing that was easy. It wasn't weird or awkward.
Yeah, it was nice being able to talk to her. I didn't understand where all the words were coming from. I literally just, because me as talk and conversate, I just never put my 2 cents out. I was just kind of just there yeah. But with her, it was pretty easy. It was nice talking to her. It felt good.
Right.
Good talking to her.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
But that's one key thing in relationships that after a while, we got to know each other. We lived with each other for quite a while. I started growing to getting away from the communication and stuff like that, not talking as much, because I didn't express my feelings very much or anything. But that's just as advice as people that have been together for a while. As Charmaine always tells me, it's always good to communicate with each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're working towards that, and we're trying to set a biblical, like relationship with each other. Like we both believe in God. We're trying to make sure we have.
We're trying to have that be the foundation.
Yeah, because
sometimes it's easy to fall away from Christ.
Anyway,
you can see
sorry,
Ari's
my
head.
bad.
See Ari's like, ready, set, pick 'em up. Hello.
Look at that pretty smile.
Look at her. She's like, what y'all doing? Get on with the story. Talk about how I was born, okay?
But anyways, yeah, sorry, I like kind of sidetracked there.
Yes, so I think we had good communication in the beginning. So tell them how our date lasted, like about almost 24 hours.
I don't know how it happened. It just,
our friends invited to some
not necessarily
event.
24 hours. It just seemed like it.
It was pretty much like all day, yeah.
After we went to the movies and had a good time, it was pretty nice. Then I thought, because we're close by, where our friends usually, me and my buddies and stuff, we always played like ultimate frisbee all the time.
We didn't play ultimate frisbee that night,
no,
did we?
Not you guys, not like, but like my buddies and stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah, they
I
were playing.
understand.
They were actually in the middle of playing and almost finished by the time we got to a movie theater. So I was like, hey, let's drop by and go see them real quick, say what's up, And then when we did, everyone was like,
look at her looking at you. Look at her looking at you.
Then after we met up with them, we were kind of just chilling for a moment, just talking amongst each other and stuff. And then Randy, which is one of the guys, he's like, hey, why don't we go back to my place, play some like Super Smash Brothers, hang out, have some little drinks and stuff, hang out. And then we did, and
well, basically we ended off the date with going to the beach, and I remember us talking about relationships. Yeah. I was up front with what I was looking for. Maybe you shouldn't be this bold on the first date, but I definitely told Joe like I want to have several kids. Like I didn't want to waste his time, nor don't waste my time. If you're not someone who wants to have a family, like what's the point? You know what I mean? I want to let you know, hey, like I do want to have a family someday. I do want to have kids. I do want to get married, and I don't just want to fling. You know what I mean? Like, and some guys may have been scared off by that, but that's just not the right guy.
I think she's starting to get a little tired, but Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, I would think it was important to mention that, because I didn't want it to be any what's the word? I didn't want you to
think it's a fling, pretty much.
Not think it's a fling, but I wanted to be upfront with what I was looking for in my goals. Just like when you start a relationship, and if you want it to be serious, let the other person know you want to be in a committed relationship, not just like some hi bye, like let's just hang out and hook up type situation.
Yeah.
The person should know that. So that was my idea. The person should know like if you're serious, like what you're looking for,
Yeah.
You should date with a purpose, not just date just to date. Basically, is what I was getting at.
Not necessarily. Some people just like to date to date.
But
that's perfectly fine.
That's fine. But I'm just saying for me.
For someone who wants to be in a committed relationship,
yes.
Make sure you put forward on the first date, hey, this is what I'm looking in for. I do see a future with kids and stuff. Do you? And that is a good way to like, hey, this is what you're getting into if you're sticking with me. So that is a good way. Like it kind of put me in a position where I was like, because this was the first date that we're on, and she tells me she wants to have 5 kids and gets married young and stuff. I'm like,
okay, let's not go to that extreme. I definitely said the 5 kids.
You definitely said 5 kids, and you want to get married early.
It's funny when we tell these story to people, they're like, well, you didn't run away. It's not her fault. You could have ran away, but you didn't. So at least she was honest. It's Aria. She's getting kind of cranky and tired.
But pretty much, I picked up around it was 6 o'clock, 6:50, give or take. Literally after we with a friend, we chilled out at his apartment. We went to the pool that he had there. We kind of hung out there, and then because it was almost 5 in the morning by the time we actually realized what time.
We say it was a 24-hour date. It wasn't really, but it kind of was.
It was like a 12-hour date. Because
but still, it was like a super long date though.
It was 5 in the morning, and we're like, you know what? We've been up this long already. Like Buddy Randy's like, hey, why don't we just go see the sunset at 6? I think it was 6:30 when during that time.
It was nice. Oh my goodness.
And then we went to the beach and saw the sunrise, and it was about 6:30. Got her home about 7 o'clock. So it was literally a 12-hour date that honestly never planned for. It was kind of crazy.
It was kind of unexpected, but it was nice though. Yeah. It's fun, we're reminiscing on the old days, but it's not like we ever just sit here and talk about old days. But for the purpose of this video, it's kind of interesting just looking back on you know, the way things were.
Yeah. For me, I just thought it was like a movie. I have like a movie date because I literally gave her a sunset on the first date.
That was unexpected. It wasn't planned though.
No, it wasn't, but it was still like, it was like a movie date thing almost.
But yeah, cool. Yeah. But that was our first date. I think. Were you expecting to have a second date after that?
I believed yes. I believe yeah.
We had a good connection. I think we had a good connection.
Yeah. Well, if I wasn't gonna get a second date, I would try to like, hey, what's up? You know, try to call her, say like, what's going on, you know.
If I didn't like, you know, answer.
Because I didn't know exactly like how long the time frame for like, oh, okay, we've been on the first date. Like, should I give her a day? Should I give her 2 days? You know, a couple hours, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, that was how our first date went. It was pretty awesome. Most of it was, you know, by winging it, you know. But it was really great. It was good and fun, and a lot of great times.
So, what advice would you give to people who may be watching this video that may be starting a new chapter in life and they're going to start dating soon? What is the thing you'd give them advice?
For guys, yeah.
Guys or girls? What advice would you give them if they're going on the first date?
For guys and girls?
Yeah. You know, advice from your experience.
Just make sure you're honest. Just, you know, don't be like, just like Ashley says, just be upfront. If you're looking for a long time stuff, let the person know. It's just easier because if you think about it, if you let the person know ahead of time, if you're worried, if you're literally worried and thinking like, this guy's not going to last because he may not want to be, then let him know. Because if that's the case, if he is somebody who wants to be committed, he will stay. And you know that'll be a good person for you. If he doesn't, because you want to have a future and kids and stuff, and he's not willing, then it works out for you in the end because of the fact you don't.
You didn't waste your time. You're not wasting your time. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not.
So basically, be honest, right? Yeah. Okay.
Because honesty is the best policy.
Any other tips you could give them? So any other tips you'd give people who are going on the first date?
Any other tips? Just try to be yourself. It is very nerve-wracking. You have butterflies like crazy.
All those butterflies, first date butterflies. You
know, it was funny. Actually, after I dropped Charmaine off, I didn't expect a kiss or anything because I didn't actually know how it was supposed to go. When I dropped her off, she looks at me and goes like,
"That wasn't our
You
first
better not expect a kiss."
Oh, I did say that.
You're like, that is pretty much, you got the attitude and all. You better not expect a kiss on the first date. I'm like, I was thinking like, was I supposed to? I was thinking in my head like, was I supposed to? Like, but I wasn't honestly because I didn't know how it was supposed to go. I didn't want to rush. Like, definitely don't rush. Like,
that's another advice. So be honest, don't rush.
Yeah.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. So my
by the second date, I got that kiss though. On the second date. Yeah.
So
because she was just like, at the end of that date, the second date, she was like, "Well, you're gonna give me a kiss or what?" Like, I was like, "What?" It was just funny. I didn't know what to do, so I was just like, "Sure." But it was pretty magical when we had the first kiss. That was really something. Even though she was like, "Get over here now."
That wasn't the case. Advice I would give people going on the first date is to just live in the moment. Definitely, I agree with you in being yourself and honesty. Those are two good points. But I would also say when you're going on the first date, just make sure that you just let the person know what your intentions are. I think that's important, and especially with this digital age, the age that we live in, the age that we live in right now, it's kind of hard to find people who are like want to be in a serious relationship. I think a lot of people just want to flings and hook up, and that's fine. That's what you want to do. But like, if you're really serious in finding someone, I think it's good. Like when you go on the first date, to just let them know like what you're looking for, and like if you do see this being as long term, what are some of the qualities that you're looking for in another person. And if you guys like just find out you're better off as friends, like that's cool, you're your new friend. if you guys find out that there's no chemistry, you know, at least you pretty much were honest about your intentions and like who you are, what you're looking for.
Yeah,
up front, you know.
It's just better that way because you, like she said, you save yourself a lot of headache in the end. I mean,
amen to that. Did this animate? Okay, yeah. So yeah, so that was our video about our first date. I think our next video, what should we do for our next like get to know us video? Like start our first date.
Oh, we could always see if people want to comment and say, hey,
yeah.
talk about
What's
this.
other topic you think we should talk about? Well, we are both Christians, so and we believe in God. We can do videos about our faith or even like our struggles as a couple. With our in-laws, we've had struggles there.
Yeah, we might actually do a video on that, like the in-law.
Psycho in-laws. No.
Psycho.
You have some psycho in-laws, babe.
Psycho, but just pretty much how we deal with, you know, having, you know, different interracial, you know, mother-in-laws and family and stuff like that.
The differences between our cultures.
How it made me feel and how it made her feel, you know.
Yeah, so we've definitely gone through ups and downs through this relationship, and somehow we always end up in the same path. Somehow.
Yeah, we somehow work it out, and like I said, it's just, honestly, it's just, you know, having God centered into your life, it really does help. Because when I was not, you know, into reading the Bible as much, and I was kind of like doing my own thing, our relationship was suffering because of it. But because I have like been into the Word and trying to like, you know, do better, like following the prayer and stuff like that, and have one-on-one, it is a huge improvement in your relationship. It really is. Like, honestly, we probably wouldn't last very long if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, no, because I mean, I think someone who has known who God is and like knowing how He can change people's lives, and then it's just easier to fall back into the ways of the world. And if you see someone like that and you notice how much they change, it's hard to, especially when you tell them these things, and for them not to do anything or just to shove it off. I mean, that's difficult. And honestly, yeah, there was times where I wasn't sure if this relationship was going to work. And sometimes, yeah, it's day by day thing, and there's no way, like, you know, we don't have a perfect relationship. But like, I think as long as we keep each other like onto each other and like we're grounded, I think, you know, we can definitely, it'll last, you know. And
also, like, as we try to do is keep each other accountable for things like, you know, certain tedious things that we find annoying each other, like we try to remind each other, like, hey, you shouldn't do that, like, you know, like, and try to communicate.
Here it is, honey.
So
yeah, I think it's just fun. So we're just like really excited to just you know, do these random videos every once in a while. Just like open up more, let you guys know who we are, let us know like any like lessons we've learned, whether it's like parenting, just like
advice or just.
I mean, we're not perfect parents, but like just like the thing when Ari came into the world.
Give advice. We'll try to give how we dealt with it at least.
But I mean, but like no, yeah, of course, but I mean like. in regards to when Arya came into the world, and like there's just so many things that we've been through in like our walk with God, that, you know, these experiences that we should share with people. Yes, so but yeah, guys, so this is the end of the video. We want to thank you for watching. Definitely give us some more suggestions if you have any ideas of like challenges or tags or any video ideas you think we should do. Leave a comment down below.
Yeah, down there.
And definitely subscribe if you're new and turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on all of our content. And yeah, anything else you want to say?
Thanks for watching. You know, for the few people that are, thank you for
still sticking out, man.
Staying committed to us.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. So thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this vlog. Yeah. So bad Ellie can't be here to say goodbye. We'll get Aria to say goodbye. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Wee. Goodbye. She's like.
She doesn't. No.
Goodbye.
Ever since she's almost turned 1, now she just wants to stand. She doesn't want to sit in our lap anymore. No. She doesn't like it anymore. She's like, oh, scared.
Alright, guys. So we will see you in the next vlog. See ya.